Wabash Valley College. Wabash will take on the Blue Storm out of southwestern Illinois, Belleville. That game is coming right up in just a moment. The ladies won tonight in a big fashion. Won by 73 points, I think it was. And then we've had sophomore night. Speaking of sophomores, I'm joined by, this is Mark Richardson, joined by Tristan Thomas. Tristan, you're a sophomore. Congratulations, all the accolades for you and Drew Poughton, who's a freshman who's been working with us tonight. Mm-hmm. At the studio, put us on here. It's Kane
Jones, yes.
Kane Jones. So there you go. You're listening to 89.1 WVJC Mount Carmel, or maybe you're on the 89.1 The Bash app on your telephone, on your cell phone, or maybe you're trying to watch the ball game tonight on the WVC Athletics page for Facebook. I finally found the page the other day myself. I'm so proud of myself. I got on Facebook and found the page. It's really there.
Well, congratulations to you for that.
Took me it was two years later. Here I am right on that. Been a nice night. We've had all kinds of parents in town. Lady Warriors, by the way, lots of Lady Warriors on the sophomores. J.C. Gibson, Jordan Akins, Bree Beck, Haley Moore, Kia Patton, Kristen Hunt, and K.K. White, and Monique Pruitt. All sophomores. All of them had family here tonight. We sat right behind Kia Patton's family, and nice to have them in town, and they saw a big win. Now the time for the guys to do the same. On the men's side of things, here are your sophomores. It is Tony Burks. He's a 6'2 sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri. Played here last year. Marcus Garrett. He's been a redshirted 1 year. It's his third year at Wabash, out of Country Club Hills in Chicago. Bobby Harvey, also a sophomore, transferred in from Maryville University. Raekwon Drake, a transfer from Moberly. Justin Boyd, out of Chicago, his 2 years here. Amir Youssef, a 2-year player for the Warriors. All those guys sophomores, so good crowd on hand with a sophomore night. And we're looking for some basketball. That's what's coming your way next. Southwestern comes in with a record of 13-12. The Warriors are 18-9. In the region, the Warriors are 12-6. Southwestern just 9-8 and 8-8 in the conference. We are 11-4 in the conference. The way this shakes out right now, the Warriors in the 4th spot in the region. Logan leads everybody at 15-2, followed by Vincennes at 14-3, then Olney at 13-4. Warriors at 12-6, and then down to Lincoln Trail at 9-8. Things stay like they are. We think the standings probably will stay about like that. The Warriors will finish for the year in 4th place. They'll have a first-round bye. There was a play-in game next Saturday night for the 6 through 11 teams. We think we'll avoid that and get to play Monday night, March the 2nd, down at Wren Lake at Ina, Illinois. So that's the plan. We would be the 4 seed, probably take on the 5 seed, which would be either Lincoln Trail or Southwestern. So this game really does make a difference. Southwestern just has 8 losses. They're tied in the standings with Lincoln Trail. And Southwestern's on the rise. A couple weeks ago, they beat the Vincennes higher rising nationally ranked Trailblazers, beat them over there. That game was played back in Belleville. Then on Wednesday night, they went up to Lewis and Clark and took one on the chin at Lewis and Clark. They lost that game 93-81. Then they played again Thursday night and defeated Wren Lake 79-57. Speaking of Wren Lake, that's where the Warriors head next. That's Monday night, 5:30 for the ladies, 7:30 for the guys' games. Just about set for the opener here. Wabash Valley trying to maintain that number 4 spot in the region. That's an important part of this for them. And you like to be playing your best basketball as you head toward tournament time.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, it's sophomore night also holds a special place for a lot of these players. It's going to be the last regular season game here from the Spencer Sports Center. And, yeah, Wabash Valley, this is a consequential game as well, where they're trying to get a win here at home against a team they've beaten before on the road at Southwestern. They beat them back in January 60-57. So trying to go 2-0 for the season against Southwestern.
Southwestern coached by Jay Harrington, former Warrior coach. He likes to play slow. They like to play zone. Warriors like to get out and run a little bit and make good things happen. We also recognize Paul Schnarri in the Hall of Fame. He's retired as the ladies softball coach. Right now we're going to have the playing of our national anthem. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back with basketball after this. How are we doing, Kane? All right, very good. Thank you. Warriors taking on Southwestern. Here's the starting lineup for Jay Harrington's ball club out of Southwestern. Number 4 is Cavius Newsom, averaging 4.3 a night. He's a 6'4 sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee. Number 15, leading scorer in the ball club at 12.3 a night, is Charles Jones. He's a sophomore, out of Detroit, Motown, Michigan. Number 22, Clavon Hillard, 6 points a game, 6'3 out of Chicago. Number 44, Lamarius Lillard. He has a brother playing at Lincoln Trail, by the way. Lamarius Lillard, 6'7 out of Hopkins Park, Illinois. And he averages 10.5 a night. And down low, it's Adonis Humphreys. He's 6'6", 230 pounds, out of St. John's, Antigua. So Newsom, Jones, Hillard, Lillard. We'll get those guys confused for you, and Humphreys.
I believe Lamar Lillard is the brother of Lamarius Lillard. And Lamar over at Lincoln Trail, like you mentioned.
Well, I'm glad they split them up, didn't play on the same team. That'd be worse, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Bad enough with Lillard and Hillard, and I had this game earlier in the year, and I had a difficult time too. Out of St. Louis, Missouri, Tony Burks. And the number 1 out of Hazel Crest, Illinois is
tough shot.
There goes Raekwon Drake down the lane, missed it, gets a rebound, goes up and scores. Raekwon missed the floater, got his own rebound. Warriors trail it 3-2, 18:40 to play here first half.
A nice quick answer there for the Warriors. So you trim the deficit.
Good defense on the ball out. Tony Burks guarding Newsom. Now he goes by him left. Gets it up top. Here's Jones on the right side. Goes up and missed the shot. Rebound in the hands of the Warriors. Isaac Stanback. Stanback down the left side into the paint. Bowls his way in. Gets it to Burks. Burks rises and scores inside. Good transition basket for Wabash Valley. We lead it 4-3. 18-10 to play here in the first half. Wabash and Southwestern in a Great Rivers Athletic Conference contest tonight. Newsom picks his dribble up way out by the timeline. Ball's tipped away. Get it back to Newsom. Newsom in the paint to the rack, and he scores the layup. Broken play, and Newsom knocks it out of bounds on the inbounds play. Southwestern leads 5-4. Jay Harrington coaches this ball club. Steve Campo not with the club. He was the assistant coach there for as long as I can remember. He's not here tonight. He did not listed on the program. Under 18 minutes left here in the first half. The Warriors trail at 5-4. Marcus Garrett up top now to Stanback. Left side Bobby Harvey. It's man-to-man for Southwestern. Now right side Marcus Garrett. To the top he goes. Now dives down the right side. Gets up at the layup. Scores it. A reverse out there. Garrett down the seam. Got the basket. Warriors back on top 6-5.
He's a guy you really want to get going. He didn't have the greatest scoring game against Kaskaskia, but he's really big as the leading scorer for this team.
Burks did a nice job on the ball handler up top, Newsom. Newsom has the ball back at the high, out by the circle. Now right side, Charles Jones. Shot clock at 10. They run the clock. They don't mind this at all. Jones on the dribble to the free throw line. Jives his way inside. Shot up. He kicks it out of bounds off of Bobby Harvey. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They'll try it again with 3 on the clock. This time the inbound from under their own basket.
And they made a 3 the last time for the first score of the game.
Newsom looking and can't find anybody. Now gets it inside. Shot up and a shot blocked there. That didn't hit the rim, and there's a shot clock violation. That's a long 3 seconds, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good defensive possession, though, for Wabash Valley. I always like when you're able to force that shot clock violation. That's just a good stretch, and a nice turnover here. Wabash Valley looking to add to their lead.
Warriors with a 1-point lead in the basketball. Burks, right side, left side now to Isaac Stanback. Now Bobby Harvey at the top with it. Pulls up the long 3 out there. That's short, no good. Rebound in the hands of Burks. They had it and just let it fall to the floor, and Burks picks it up. The Warriors get a new possession. Stanback at the wing, drives inside, barrels his way in, and lost the basketball. Got the ball to Bobby Harvey down low, off his hands, out of bounds to the Blue Storm.
Well, I like the idea there. Isaac Stanback trying to play unselfish. I think he had a lane to the hoop. I think he could have gone up and maybe drawn some contact.
Warriors lead at 6-5. 16:40 left here in the first half. Just underway with Warrior basketball. Charles Jones now to Newsom. I like Burks on Newsom. I like what he's done against that ball handler out there. Newsom uses the free hand to fend off Burks. And Burks asked the referee, did nobody else see that? There's a drive and a shot blocked upside by Drake. That might have been a goaltend. And they travel with the basketball. Newsom on the takeoff.
And
Clavon Hiller went to the glass, and big block by Raquan Drake.
Yeah, I mean, Raquan Drake can really sky for it. I mean, he's got, I think, probably the biggest vertical on the team by far. I mean, he just went way up and got that block.
That might have been a goaltend.
It might have been above the cylinder. I think it was still on its way up. It was a close call there, no doubt.
It was way up there for sure.
Yeah.
Warrior basketball. Burks on the right side, looking down low to Raquan. Back up top to Marcus Garrett. Garrett on the dribble. Here's a long three off the dribble. That's in and out. No good. Rebound. Tony Burks, his second rebound on the offensive end. He has the ball in the corner. Now up top to Bobby Harvey. Harvey drives down the lane, gets it to the corner. Marcus Garrett charged. Bobby Harvey on the foul. Drove down the lane, kicked to the corner, but he goes over the top of the defender and picks up the charge.
Raquan Drake hobbling a little bit. He's going to go to the ground, check out. He'll kind of hobble off here right at the scorer's table.
I'm not sure if that's a cramp or ankle. It's a cramp. Coach will stretch him out down there. It's early in the game for a cramp.
Got to hydrate.
15:49. Need a couple bananas. 15:49 to play here first half. Warriors lead at 6-5, and Newsom brings it up for the Blue Storm. He's across the timeline, bumps into Burks. Burks is giving him fits out there. Picks his dribble up. That ball stolen by Tony Burks. Here comes Burks. All the way to the rack. He's going to be mugged down there. That should be 2 shots at least, and maybe the ball too, do you think? I guess he got down in time to make a play on the ball, but Tony Burks has really given Newsom fits and just took it away from him that time, and all Newsom can do is come down and foul.
Yeah, Tony Burks doing the little things right now. He's gotten 2 offensive rebounds. One he really earned. The other one he kind of got lucky on. But that was a nice play, getting the steal and getting out in transition, got a couple foul shots.
Burks, our best free throw shooter at 81% on the season. Young man out of St. Mary High School in St. Louis. First free throw is good. He's a strong player. He's able to go to the basket with the ball. Tough, very tough, and you need a lot of that. Not a lot of finesse, but a lot of strength, a lot of quickness. Second free throw is good. Got them both. And Warrior lead is the biggest of the night at 8-5. 15.5 left here in the first half. Burks guarding Newsom in the backcourt. He is across the timeline now. Goes left, gets into the paint. Shot up. That's short. Rebound by Yusuf. Outlet pass. Marcus Garrett. Warriors look to run. Garrett behind his back into the paint. Nice pass, and Stanback scores inside.
And that's just a great job running the transition by Marcus Garrett. Goes behind the back, dishes off for his teammate for the lay-in.
Pretty basketball. Jay Harrington calls timeout. 10-5 Warriors. 15-12 left on the game clock. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
And today's a good day for a crash course in problem solving. He's got this. Okay.
Thank you. 10-5. 15-12 left in the first half, and timeout was called by the Blue Storm to try to stop this. Tony Burks part of this run, and that great drive by Marcus Garrett last time.
Yeah, that was a great job running the transition by Marcus Garrett, and gave it off to Isaac Stanback, who laid it in. Stanback coming off a big scoring output against Kaskaskia.
Justin Boyd is in the game for Raquan Drake. I don't know if we mentioned that or not. Newsom on the left wing, now to the top with it. Over to Charles Jones. He's the leading scorer. No, that's not Jones. That's Frank. Now they punch it inside to Humphreys, the big guy. Goes up against Yusuf. Missed it. Rebound shot blocked by Yusuf. Nice job, Amir Yusuf. Got the second block. Now to Justin Boyd. Now left side to Isaac Stanback in the corner. Down to the block to Amir Yusuf. Backs his way to the glass. Goes up and missed it. Missed a bunny. Rebound. Tony Burks out to Marcus Garrett. Garrett tries to kick to the wing and throws it out of bounds. Well, 3 offensive rebounds for Tony Burks.
Yeah, none of them allowing coming off of points. You got to be able to capitalize off of those second chance opportunities when you get them. Wabash Valley's not been able to do that so far.
14.5 minutes left here in the first half. The Warrior lead is 10-5. Up top to Newsom. Now on the right side with it is Lillard. Lillard to the cutter. Jones at the block. Can't get it. Now gets the ball in the corner. Lillard again. Now to Charles Jones from Detroit. Up top to Newsom. Shot clock at 8. To the post to Humphreys. Kicks it out. There's a 3 on the way from the left wing. That shot's no good. Rebound in hands of Jones on the long rebound. Southwestern retains possession. Newsom drives into the paint. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebound, they crash in there, and the shot is blocked by Stanback.
Nice block there by Isaac Stanback, doing some good defense there. Not fouling, but getting a hand on the basketball.
Lillard threw his body into Yusuf. There's no foul there. And then on the rebound on the next shot, Stanback knocked it out of there. There's a timeout on the floor. It's a media timeout. A full 1 minute coming your way. Back here in a minute with the Warriors leading 10-5. Warrior defense has been good early on. They're going to play half-court defense. Looks like they set up in a zone on the inbounds play. On their own basket will be Newsom to trigger for Southwestern.
Well, Southwestern's not a great three-point shooting team. I heard Coach Carpenter talking about this earlier in the day during shoot-around. He wants to really clog the lane and not give up a lot of three-pointers or give up shots inside to Southwestern.
Get the ball out to Charles Jones. He's their best scorer. Hands the ball over to Frank. Now they dump it inside to Humphreys. A little half hook up and good. Yusuf got by with a push on the catch. No call there. They get the basket. The Warriors trail it or lead it 10-7. 13 and a half minutes left here in the first half. Right side, Tony Burks looking down to the block. Doesn't go there. Goes instead of outside. Now Marcus Garrett lobs it inside for the big guy Yusuf. Catch, goes up, shot blocked, and a foul called. It was one guy with 3 blue shirts around him when Yusuf caught it and went up with it.
Yeah, it's a nice post entry there to Amir Yusuf by Marcus Garrett. Able to get it down to Yusuf, who drew contact.
Now, Yusuf has seen his playing time go down here lately. He's got to be more aggressive. That time he was aggressive, going up strong with the basketball. And free throw by Amir rolls in. Got the first one. He's got family here tonight, as do all the sophomores.
And that's kind of with this game, with the sophomores, and you're not always going to have a family like you do here for this game, so this game holds special importance.
Second free throw is missed. Warriors lead 11-7. Coming down with it is number 23, this Wanya Frank out of Frankfort, Kentucky. Frank drives against the Warriors. I kick it outside to Newsom. Newsom to the free throw line. Back to Jones. He hasn't scored yet. Stopped there. A little floater in the paint. That is his first score of the game, Charles Jones. Averages 12.3 a night. And it brings it back within 2. The Warriors lead 11-9. Just under 13 minutes left. Marcus Garrett circles back toward the top. Dives down in the lane. Goes up with a layup. That's good. Nice drive, Marcus, with a blow-by move.
Yeah, strong take there for Marcus Garrett. He's got a couple of baskets early, and you like to get him going offensively.
And those baskets have come at the rim, not on the outside shots. Warriors by 4 now. There's a drive. Frank on the left side stopped. Get outside. There's a 3 ball, and that's an air ball. Rebound by Yusuf and the Warriors. Outlet pass to Marcus Garrett. Garrett across the timeline. Picks it up to Boyd. Now the corner. There's Trayvon Hamilton for 3. That's an air ball. Picked out of the air by the Blue Storm. Here they come with it. There's Frank on the drive. Gets in the paint and has the ball taken away and a foul called. I think it'll be Justin Boyd on the foul.
Either Boyd or Hamilton on the going for the steal. Get it on Boyd.
Referee put the fist in the air. That's the foul signal. The open hand is the violation signal. And Marcus Garrett has some blood, or Justin Boyd does. Marcus has it on his shirt. They'll have to tend to that. 13-9 Warriors, 12-14 to play. It's Blue Storm basketball. They've got Dalen Dalton in the game for the first time. He's 5'8" out of Florissant, Missouri. What do you bet he's quicker than most of the kids? What do you bet? Most of those 5'8" guys aren't out there because they're strong.
Yeah, or because they can elevate. Usually just the ball handling, maybe shooting, or the quickness.
He's not a good shooter, Dalton. He's only 46% from the foul line for the year, 8% from the three-point line. So I think he's the guy you're going to back off and make him shoot the ball. Don't let him drive. He'll inbound it for the Blue Storm here. 25 on the shot clock for Dalen Dalton as he triggers. Looking for Jones in the corner. Instead, they get it inside. And there's a move, shot up, and good. Little left-hander there by Braden Beard.
A nice little post move there. A little baby hook is good. And this one's close throughout. Southwestern, a tough team. Expect a close one throughout, most likely.
Warrior lead is only 2 now, 13-11 as we hit the 12-minute mark. We feed the post. Amir Yusuf to the middle he goes. Stolen by the little guy Dalton who snuck in there. And Dalton pushes it across the timeline. Picks his dribble up and travels with the basketball.
Yeah, if you're going to kick that to the corner, if you're running in transition, you got to get that out right away. You don't have time to slow down and stop. And that led to the travel.
11:49 left here in the first half. 13-11, Wabash Valley. Trayvon Hamilton at the point guard, along with Marcus Garrett, Amir Youssef, Justin Boyd, and Darius Osborne for Wabash Valley. And it's man-to-man for Southwestern. I told you they play a lot of zone. They haven't played any so far. I'm going to quit prognosticating. On the right wing, Hamilton feeds the post to Youssef. He faces up against his man. Ball taken away. Youssef gets it back. Turns toward the middle. Shot up is good. Amir Youssef for 2.
Yeah, nice play by Amir Youssef, able to stick with the post, not giving it up there, and gets the lay-in to go.
This little guy, Dalton, guarded by Trayvon Hamilton. 2 little guys out there. There's a lot of quickness on the floor. Passes to the corner to Charles Jones. Now back up top, stolen by the Warriors. Osborne. Outlet pass for Trayvon Hamilton. Goes up, has a shot blocked from the backside. They have an outlet pass. Here comes Charles Jones against Amir Youssef. Into the paint he goes. Reverse block shot and a foul called against Amir Youssef. He doesn't like the foul call. He's stomping around out there. Marcus Garrett grabs him and says, don't get that technical foul.
Yeah, that's a tough foul call there, because that was clean up top. Must have been body contact. That drew the contact and the foul. And
the motion referee gave was he swiped him on the arm, got him right on the arm. So we didn't see it, evidently.
Yeah.
Those officials, they don't miss much.
Yeah. And credit to Marcus Garrett for kind of consoling his teammate to kind of make sure that there's no chance of a technical or anything like that, and not compounding the foul call.
Well, Amir had a first free throw by Jones was good. Another one coming. We had a technical on Amir a couple weeks ago when he threw the ball down too hard, and the referee didn't like it. So he can have a little of that. Charles Jones at the line, 69% this year. And his second free throw is good. He's a nice shooter. Once he gets in rhythm, if he gets a lot of touches, we could be in trouble. 15-13 is the Warrior lead now with 11 minutes to go in the first half. Hamilton guarded by Dalton in the backcourt. Hamilton pushes off a little bit, gets it across the timeline. Hands the ball to Darius Osborne. Osborne at the top. Drives into the paint. Gets it outside. Justin Boyd doesn't take the shot. Inside to Youssef. Now outside Osborne at the corner. Drive, stop, and pop from 10. That shot's up. No good. Rebound taken away by the Blue Storm. Outlet pass for Dalton. Dalton at the three-point line. Now up top it goes. They'll run the offense. It's Patrick Evans. Gives the ball back to Dalton. 20 on the shot clock for Southwestern. 10.5 on the game clock. The Warrior lead is 2, 15-13. Dalton pedals around up top. Now Beard on the right wing, guarded by Osborne. Lets the 3 fly. That's no good. Rebound, Bobby Harvey of the Warriors. And the ball was out of bounds off of Harvey, they say. And the referees need to get together and talk about that. I think they're going to keep the ball with the Blue Storm. I thought that ball was off of the blue shirts, but sometimes I wear pink-colored glasses, evidently.
Tough call there. Only so much we can see from our angle.
Up top, Beard has it. Now to Humphreys at the three-point line, out to Dayton Dalton. The little guy gives it over on the wing, and a bad pick is called. They got an open shot out there. They hit the shot by Evans, but they say no basket. Foul called, and that's going to be 55. Adonis Humphreys on the bad pick. Turnover, Warrior basketball, with still a 2-point lead, 15-13. Youssef comes out of the game. Coach shakes his hand. I think those are good minutes for Amir Youssef.
Yeah, nice to see him show some aggressiveness there down in the low block. Was able to draw contact once, get to the foul line, and hit a little baby hook as well. We
kind of missed a little bit of that from him. Up top, they get the ball to Raquan Drake, and a bad pick is called against the Warriors. So turnabout is fair play. Darius Osborne on the bad pick. And the turnover goes back to Southwestern. They get tied up with just a 2-ball here. 10:01 on the game clock here in the first half. 15-13 Wabash. Dalton walks it up. He'll be greeted at the timeline by Trayvon Hamilton. On the right side now it's Hillard. Clavon gets it back to Dalton. The little guy on the high left side goes around to pick. Now out top it goes again. That's Frank with it, rising from 17. That's a shot that won't go. Rebound, fought for and controlled by the Warriors, Elijah Hicks. Some other Warriors getting a chance to play a little bit tonight. Hicks out of St. Louis, pulls his dribble up, down low to Raquan Drake. Drake at the low block, working against Humphreys. To the middle he goes, half hook up, and good. Nice move, Raquan Drake. They tried to guard him one-on-one, didn't double team, and Raquan went to the middle and got the half hook to go.
A nice take there by Raquan Drake. He's got 4 earlier in this one. Kind of a balanced scoring. 3 different players with 4 points for Wabash.
And the Warriors lead it by 4, 17-13, 9:10 to play. And the Warriors are playing man-to-man defense. There's Frank with it against a little 3-man weave at the top. Dalton, now they say go after it. High post they go, and Hillard in the lane, missed the runner. Shot up on the rebound, no good. Another shot up, and that one is good. That's number 22, Clavon Hillard, who took the first shot and got the last one. and brings them back within 2, 17-15.
Yeah, persistence paying off there. Strong rebound and strong putback there for Southwestern.
Up high to Osborne, now left side Elijah Hicks. Raquan Drake at the top. Trayvon Hamilton now on the right side, guarded closely by Dalton, gets by him, gets it up top to Osborne, open for three at the top, shot up, that's no good. Rebound, Drake goes up for it, and coming out there with it is Hillard of Southwestern. Again, they could tie it up with a 2-ball now. 17-15 is the count. In the corner, there's a 3-ball up for Southwestern. That's good. Number 23, Juan Frank hit it and puts Southwestern on top 18-17 with 8:19 to play. Timeout is called. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back with more basketball in 30 seconds. You remember Steve Campo, their assistant coach, who stood up the whole time and yelled all game? And Harrington never stood up. He just yelled like a maniac. Gone. Thank you. Well, Southwestern knocked a 3-ball down from the corner. They went on top, 18-17, and Harrington called a quick timeout. So the Warriors have the ball now. 8:19 to play here, first half, down by 1.
Yeah, Southwestern is a tough ball club. You know, they've really shown some resiliency, falling behind a little bit here in the early going, but they've really been attacking the offensive glass and have, had a nice little run here coming back.
Here comes Elijah Hicks across the timeline against his own, gets it inside to Drake, and a blocking foul called. I thought it might have been a charge. Hicks went over the top of Humphreys. But Humphreys was underneath the arc line, so we'll have Warrior basketball.
The backcourt pressure there for Southwestern. A nice play by Hicks. Once he got the catch, saw there was a lane, saw he had numbers. If he pushed it ahead right away, able to do that and get it ahead to Raquan Drake.
Coming out of the game is Humphreys. He has a couple of fouls. Tony Burke's back in the game. He'll trigger for the Warriors. Up top it goes to Bobby Harvey, who's also back in. Now Elijah Hicks on the left wing goes back toward the top with it. 20 on the shot clock for the Warriors. Elijah Hicks, now Tony Burks at the 3. High post feed to Isaac Stanback. Looks low against this zone. Nobody open there. Works his way to the basket. Spins, misses. Rebound coming down with it is Isaac Stanback, and he's fouled on the play. Warrior basketball. Good hustle by Isaac Stanback.
Yeah, strong take there. Showing his best trait, I think, is just his overall strength. Able to go to the rack. Not quite able to finish, but still able to get the ball back and draw the foul.
Yeah, Isaac is 6'4" and every bit of 195 and strong at that. So Burks will inbound for the Warriors, down by 1. To the corner, Elijah Hicks. Now up top, Bobby Harvey. 15 on the shot clock for the Warriors. Burks runs the traffic. Now left side, Elijah Hicks. High post feed to Isaac Stanback. Faces up, and he'll take the 15-footer, and that shot is short. And rebounded by the Blue Storm. Newsom pushes it across. He's met there by Tony Burks, his old friend. Memphis, Tennessee is the home for this Kavian Newsom. On the right side now, there's a drive back up top. Newsom into the paint he goes. Shot up, tries to jam it home, can't get it. Here come the Warriors on the transition. Bobby Harvey down the right side. Euro step, and that's a block there that might have been close to a goaltend. The other way they come with Frank. Into the paint he goes. Shot up and scores it over Raquan Drake.
And that's a strong take there for the lay-in by Hillard. Just over a guy like Raquan Drake again in transition. That's a nice finish.
Biggest lead of the night is 20-17 for the Blue Storm. Stanback into the paint, works his way in, gets his own rebound, shot up. This second one is good. Just bowls his way to the basket. They're trying to packet it against him. Now they throw across the top of the full court pressure and make an easy basket. Lillard this time on the score, 22-19 in favor of the Blue Storm. 6:45 left here in the first half. Left side to Elijah Hicks now with Tony Burks at the top. Right side Bobby Harvey. Now Burks on the dribble. Left side Elijah Hicks. Get down to Drake in the paint he goes. Nice shot fake. Shot up in the paint. That won't go. Rebound controlled by Hillard. He hands the ball back and bring it up is Juan Frank. Frank's guarded by Elijah Hicks. Hicks hasn't had a lot of minutes here in the second semester. Not the last month anyway. Left wing of the basketball, Patrick Evans. Now up top. Hillard drives his way to the basket. Shoves it up. Missed it. Rebound Elijah Hicks for the Warriors. Warriors down by 3 with the basketball. Tony Burks at the arc line. Now goes back to the top. Will run the offense. Harvey on the right wing. Hicks on the left wing. High post to Stanback. He's got the ball now. Stanback faces up. Kicks it back up top. There's the 3-ball from the top for Tony Burks. It's in and out. No good. Rebound Burks kept in the line was Drake. And coming out there with it is Southwestern. So the Warriors in a little bit of scoring drought, trail at 22-19, less than 6 minutes left in the first half. They're going to run a little three-man weave up top. They like to run the shot clock. They like a low-scoring contest against Wabash Valley. Now with the basketball, Evans to the top. Now with 10, they'll run the offense. Evans on the left side, drives baseline, shot up over Stanback. Good job by Isaac. They missed the shot. Rebound. Coming out there with it, there's a foul called. I think it'll be Bobby Harvey probably on the foul.
Yeah, it looked like he was going for the rebound there, but just some contact. You're going to get a shooting foul, so Patrick Evans there trying to go right up with it and drew the foul.
I don't know if I think they'll go out of bounds on this, won't they? I think that was on a rebound. Everybody's at the line. Look like they're shooting two, though. And a timeout is called. 22-19. Warriors trail by 3. 5:22 left in the half. We'll take a break and be right back in 1 minute. We do these. We get these stretches where we just don't score.
Yeah, I know. Well, and that's what Southwestern, I think, wants. To just, really, I mean, obviously want scoring droughts, but, like, really slow the game down and make less.
Play as boring as possible.
Yeah. Defensive basketball. Everybody's favorite. Money in the grave. Where's that? Put my money in the grave.
You got free throws coming for number 24, Patrick Evans. The Warriors trail at 22-19, 5:22 left first half. Low scoring, which, by the way, that's how Southwestern likes it.
Yeah, I think Southwestern playing that defensive style and kind of just saying we're going to slow things down and we're going to have the more quality possessions, and that's kind of the brand of basketball that Southwestern's known for. And of course, Jay Harrington bringing that style to Southwestern, and it's worked so far with the lead.
Evans split the free throws, and the second one is missed, and on the rebound, the Warriors have possession of it, and foul is called against Southwestern. The guy that shot it, Evans, comes over and tries to get the ball back and gets the foul. He'll come out of the game. They'll bring back in Juan Frank. So the Warriors trail it by 4, 23-19. We haven't scored very much lately. At 8:19, we had 17 points. We scored 2 points since then. Marcus Garrett, elbow jumper, up and good. Now we need some offense. Mark is back in to provide some of that for us.
And that can be kind of tough when you stop right at that right elbow, that in-between shot. Not a shot you see a whole lot all these days, but a nice play there by Marcus Garrett, showing the nice touch on the jumper.
Warriors playing man-to-man defense have all night long. Frank up top of the basketball. Now to the corner they go, Newsom. Back to Frank at the top. Frank drives against Stanback to the free throw line. Now outside they go. Charles Jones with open for three. That shot's no good. Rebound. They've got it. Shot up, and that shot is good. They're going to call it good on the basket interference. Give the basket to Clavon Hillard.
And Hillard, time and time again, has been able to clean up that offensive glass, just make those tough plays right around the rim. And you got to credit that. You got to credit the hustle and the playmaking ability there on the offensive end.
Raekwon went up for the block, hit the basket, the backboard while the ball was in the cylinder. They give them the basket. There's a three-pointer on the way from the corner by Stanback. No good after the drive by Garrett. Outlet pass to Jones is too far. Out of bounds. Warriors have the basketball.
Well, that can be tough when you see there's an opening to run in transition like that. You let the outlet go just a little bit too far, and no harm done there for Wabash Valley on the initial turnover.
There was 8 seconds of hot basketball. Turnovers on both teams. Warriors down by 4, 25-21, 4:13 to play here first half. Burks punches it inside to Drake, goes up, he's fouled on the way up. Nice little bounce pass. Burks drove the right baseline, a little left-hand one hopper. Right in the hands of Drake for 2 free throws coming. Fouls on Frank, his first.
I feel like this style of game where you slow down, there's a lot more physicality. This is a Raekwon Drake game.
Well, timeout called by Jay Harrington. We'll keep it here, though. 25-21. Warriors down by 4 with a couple free throws coming. And you're right, they do like slow it down. And I don't know what Harrington called that timeout for. It looks like things are going pretty much his way. But part of that's just strategy. I think that there will be no runs. There will be no extended runs because you can't stay on the floor long enough.
Yeah, I think this timeout might just be, you got 4 minutes left. Might just want to talk over a little bit of strategy and things to look for going down the stretch. But, yeah, definitely a low-scoring ball game. And a defensive ball game, and Wabash Valley looking to grit another one out. Kind of had that similar type of game of Kaskaskia, a little bit more scoring, a little bit more runs in that type of game, but it's going to be a tough to beat the Southwestern team going down the stretch here.
Think about this. Southwestern beat Vincennes a couple weeks ago with this group of guys. And really, they're slowing down the game because they can't run with us, can't stay with us physically. But they're playing pretty smart basketball.
I think as a team, you like overall to just have an identity. The talent, I think, as in general, can be fleeting from year to year. But if you have an identity for your program, that's a nice sign there.
Yeah, boring basketball. That's free throw by Drake is good. We like to run and gun, but they're not letting us do that. 4:09 left here. The Warriors down by 3, 25-22. Raekwon at the line for one more. He's a good free throw shooter, 72% of the season, and the second one is good. And the Warriors within 2. He comes out. Back of the game is Amir Yusuf. 4:09 left in the half. The Warriors down by a deuce, and let's see if Amir can bring some more energy for the Warriors on the defensive end. Here comes Newsom. He's to be guarded this time by Justin Boyd. Picks his dribble up. High post feed is Hillard. Now out on the wing. They got the ball to Beard. Pardon me, that's Frank with it. Warriors get the ball in that. Charles Jones on the wing. Warriors playing defense. This is a little bit more of a zone look this time. Up top. Lillard lets the three fly. He got it. One of their big players. 6'7" out of Hopkins Park, Illinois. Hits the three. Puts them up by 5. I think that's the biggest lead of the night. 28-23 in favor of Southwestern. Isaac Stanback on the dribble. Into the paint he goes, and he reach in, fouling there. Number 4, Kavian Newsom on the foul. So Isaac will have a couple free throws. Actually, one in the bonus now. We need to get this first one in. These are important minutes. 28-23. Warriors now by 5 with 3.5 to play here in the first half. And like to be at least tied before the half.
You like to get going offensively a little bit, where that can be tough against a team like Southwestern, but you like to feel good about where you're at offensively going into the half.
That free throw is so short, it hit nothing to go out of bounds. Now we missed the free throw, missed it badly, missed the front end of the 1-and-1. So the little guy Dalton, 5'8" out of Florence, Missouri, hands the ball over to Charles Jones at the top, and this is a zone. Maybe not. They do switch players out front, but it's a little three-man weave at the top, and Warriors packing it in. Now with 10 on the shot clock, they'll set the offense. That's what they like to do. Charles Jones at the top, guarded by Garrett. Gets around a pick, gets down low, shot up. That's no good. Rebound, all white shirts there. Marcus Garrett spins his way to the timeline. To the corner, Justin Boyd. High post feed to Isaac Stanback. Stanback bowls his way up and scores. Big body Isaac Stanback. Used his size well that time. Warriors within 3, 28-25. Again, Southwestern will run the shot clock. They play with the ball up top, pass it back and forth, and then with about 10 on the shot clock, they'll run the offense. We're at 14 now. Now they hand the ball up to Frank. We're at 10, and here comes the offense. Dalton out to Frank. Down to 5, 4. Frank lets the three fly. That shot's no good. Rebound, Amir Yusuf flies in there for the Warriors. Outlet pass to Garrett. Blue shirts back in time. Garrett, pull-up jumper from 17. That shot is short, no good. Yusuf on the rebound, puts it up. Shot blocked. And now Dalton has it for Southwestern. Nice block in there against the big kid Amir Yusuf. 2 minutes left in the half. Warriors trail it 28-25. They'll run the clock down again. This is all good for the announcers. A little time to talk about other things while they decide it's not yet time to run the offense. They pass it inside. Lillard turns, misses the shot. They're like half hook. And rebound for the Warriors. Garrett into the basket he goes. Shot up. Count the basket and one.
Oh, man. Nice.
Would have been a charge.
Yeah, what a nice play there for Marcus Garrett running in transition. Goes up, able to hang and hit in the air. Draw the contact, hoop, and the harm for Marcus Garrett.
I'm telling you, it would have been a charge. Lillard had good position, but he was in the arc line down there under the basket. You can't be there. And so Garrett took it right at him, got the basket, and he can tie it up with a free throw. 1:45 left here in the first half.
Nice little slow rebuttal here for Wabash Valley within 1.
And got it. And Warriors on a 5-point run. 28-28, we're all tied up. See if Southwestern runs the clock again. Dalen Dalton guarded up top by Tony Burks. Now we're on the right side to Frank, left side, pardon me, goes around to pick, back to Beard. He's open at the 3, lets it fly. He can shoot it from Tell City, Indiana. He knocks it down.
Nice offensive possession there for Southwestern. That long three-pointer. They've knocked down a few of those. Nice little pick and pop there on the three-pointer.
And Southwestern in a zone now. Tony Burks on the right side. Ball stuck there. Now stand back at the free throw line. Turns, dribbles, goes up. No, instead gives it to Yusuf. Yusuf jumps in the lane. Shot up. That's good. Had some guys open outside. The Warriors went inside instead. We trail it by 1, 31-30. 1 minute. Just a minute left here in the first half. Juan Frank working against Garrett. Now to Dalton, high on the left side. Working against Tony Burks. Get the ball back out to Frank. Frank goes around the pick to the free throw line in the paint, shoves it up. That shot short. Rebound for the Warriors. Stand back with the rebound. Stand back on the dribble. Stand back into the paint. Gives it up to Tony Burks. He goes up with the left hand and missed it, but he got fouled. Tony Burks, good drive by Isaac Stanback after the rebound. Drove it all the way down to the paint himself before giving it up.
And what's worked for Wabash Valley is getting in transition the last minute or so. They've gotten some opportunities there, and a nice play on the dish off for Tony Burks going to the foul line.
He'll have 2 free throws. It looks like they watch the Lady Warriors play a little bit now.
Yeah.
That drive and dish stuff.
I saw that game and said, hey, that looks pretty fun.
Free throw by Burks is good. Tie game, 31 apiece, 34 seconds left in the half, and Raquan Drake is back in. Amir Yusuf is going to ride the pines for the last 34 seconds of the half. Sophomore night here. Tony takes his time. Free throw's good. He's got 4 from the line. And 6 points in the half. The Warriors lead it 32-31. Shot clock is about 4 or 5 seconds ahead of the game clock now. Dalton up high, working against Tony Burks. Still on the dribble out there. This Dalton is a better ball handler. They've got now Raquan Drake on him. That's kind of a mismatch size-wise. Out to Charles Jones. Jones against Boyd. Now 8 on the shot clock. In the corner, Dalton. Back up top to Frank, who traveling, got away with it. Ball's loose inside. Warriors with the steal. Tony comes all the way down, gets the ball to Raquan Drake. Lost it, gets it back, and scores it inside. Raquan Drake.
That was a nice play there by Raquan Drake, just keeping possession of the basketball, able to pick it up from the scramble and lay it in.
And they take a heave at the half, but it won't go, and that's the buzzer. 34-31, the Warriors with the 3-point lead. Well, we talked about this. I think it was 4 minutes to go in the first half. We're down by 5. Warriors make a nice run and lead it by 3 at halftime. We'll take a 2-minute break, be back with a scoring summary right after this. Thank you very much. 2. Halftime of the men's game. Wabash Valley leads Southwestern here at home tonight, 34-31. I'm Mark Richardson alongside Tristan Thomas. It has been sophomore night here. We introduced the sophomore cheerleaders, sophomore Lady Warrior basketball team, the sophomore basketball Warriors.
Yeah.
It's been a nice night. Let's talk about the sophomore broadcasters for a moment. Who are those guys?
All right, well, I apologize if I forget anyone, but the names I've got down, Cole Carter, Joe Bogard, myself, as well, Kane Jones, Chris Montgomery, and Gordy Limp, the sophomores in the radio TV department. Some of those guys are on air with me, and some of them do more stuff behind the scenes, but always appreciate their help in whatever capacity, because you need multiple people for whatever broadcast we're doing, so always like to have multiple people helping us out.
Been a good sophomore group, I'll say that. We've been able to, I say like I'm part of this. I just actually come and talk every once in a while. But Kyle Peach has got down to be able to turn some games over to the sophomores. They've gone out, you guys have gone out on your own and held your own, done well. We appreciate that. It really takes a load off. And say this for the Wabash program, if you're interested in radio, you want to come to Wabash, you can get on the air.
If you're interested in TV as well, I mean, I've gotten the opportunity to do the sports for our nightly newscast every single night, and you need that experience, you need those reps to be an improved broadcaster, and I've definitely been able to do that in my time here and gotten experience right away, freshman and sophomore year. And if you're wondering the credentials of the radio TV program at Wabash Valley College, just know we're up for 2 Intercollegiate Broadcasting System awards. One of them, the best community college TV station in the nation. Along with myself, I'm a nominee for the best video sports report in the nation. But that's not just community college; that's all colleges in the for the intercollegiate broadcast system. So hopefully able to take those awards home. But even to be nominated is nice credentials, I think, for our program.
And the bad news is you've got to go to New York for the award ceremony.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh no, I have to go to Midtown Manhattan, stay in a hotel for a few days, and
yikes.
Yeah. If you don't like people, it'd be a yikes. But
yikes! I've been there. I could give you a lot of warnings about what you're going to see, but I just let you enjoy it.
I'm looking forward to the food. Trying some New York pizza. I'm looking and doing my research, checking out all the top spots I want to hit, and that's the plan. Gonna hit the sites as well. Me and Scott Allen going out there for the trip. Should be a fun few days. I'm counting down the days to it. I already know that. It's less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks, which means it's less than 2 weeks to the region final tournament because you're leaving on Thursday or Friday. And Friday, and that's the day of the region finals. So 2 weeks to the region finals. 13 days, actually. Somebody will be going to Hutchinson, Kansas, and somebody will be going to Lubbock, Texas. Hopefully we'll have a chance to make both those trips. Southwestern basketball to start the second half. They trail it 34-31. Their basketball, the Warriors start out in a man-to-man with Tony Burks, Marcus Garrett, Isaac Stanback, Raekwon Drake. And there's a shot missed, rebound from the three ball, and a shot rebounded by the Warriors Stanback. Marcus Garrett into the paint, stops, gets it out to Tony Burks back up top to Garrett. Into the paint he goes, follow through with the left hand. It's a pretty move, Marcus Garrett.
That's a pretty finish there by Marcus Garrett, showing the strong ability to go to the basket and then the finesse to go with the left hand up in the air and lay it in.
And Southwestern has to keep Garrett and Burks out of the lane. That's been a big part of their offense. Lillard in the corner. Now up top to Clavon Hillard. He drives and shoots it and missed it in the lane. And rebound tapped out of there. Humphreys has it, turns and scores.
Might have been a goaltend anyway. That's what the Southwestern bench wanted on that tap by Raekwon Drake, but either way they get the stick back to go.
Mike Carpenter said, I don't mind the goaltend because it affects everybody's mentality when they shoot the basketball. Here's Burks on the drive, gives it up to Raekwon Drake in the paint, lost it, got the ball back, and he's loose. Drake goes up, and a charge is called to Raekwon Drake.
Well, that's tough. Wabash Valley had numbers. Looks like Newsom is a little bit shaken up, and then nice play there to draw the charge for Southwestern.
Newsom got in the way of Raekwon Drake going for a rebound, and he is dusting himself off out there. He's limping around. He's going to bring it up. He's the point guard for this Blue Storm ball club. Now he goes to the left side. A high ball pick by Humphreys. He moves out there. That's not called. Referee puts his hand up and tells Mike Carpenter to be quiet. There's a drive in the lane. Shot blocked by Raekwon Drake. Humphreys put it up. Now they drive inside Jones, and he's missed it. Rebound tapped out by Drake, and Warriors have it. Outlet pass for Marcus Garrett on the left side. Into the paint he goes, kicks it outside. Bobby Harvey at the three. Now he drives it to the free throw line. Turnaround jumper there. Nice soft touch, his first of the day.
Well, yeah, nice to see Bobby Harvey get going there a little bit. He's one of the leading scorers for this ball club and finally in the scorebook.
Timeout called. They're going to say 20 is the foul earlier was on Raekwon Drake. Now they're going to get it correct. They had it on the wrong player.
I was going to say, please don't tell me there's any more clock troubles.
38-33, Warriors by 5. 18-15 left here. And Warriors go full court pressure, but it's man-to-man pressure in the backcourt. Tony Burks supplying all the pressure. Newsom across the timeline. Now on the right side with it is pulled up is a shot that is short by Hillard and a rebound by Stanback of the Warriors. Now Garrett on the right side. Oh, nice fake. Gets up inside. Shot up and good. Beautiful drive by Marcus Garrett. Maybe the best we've seen him in a long, long time.
Yeah, just a beautiful hesitation. Completely fooled the defense and the strong finish to top that one off.
40-33, Warriors by 7 now. Our biggest lead of the game. 17:40 to play here in the ball game. There goes Newsom around everybody to the rack with a slam. Well, he can elevate, can't he?
A strong take there. Little tomahawk jam for the answer.
Harvey in the corner for three for the Warriors. He answers right back. Got the three ball. Warriors lead it 43-35.
Here we go. The tempo's starting to pick up a little bit.
And that's why Jay Harrington calls timeout. He can't stand the pace. Warriors by 8. 43-35, 17-19 to play. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. Nice start to the second half for Wabash Valley. We're up by 3, now up by 8, 43-35. A couple strong drives by Marcus Garrett. Been good to watch.
And nice to see Bobby Harvey get going a little bit. He's already got 5 here just a few minutes into this second half, and didn't score at all in that first quarter, but hit a triple and a 2-pointer as well.
Guess Harvey had a couple fouls in the first half. That's why he didn't get to play throughout most of that half. But you're right, he comes out, he hit that little free throw line jumper, then in transition, knocked the 3 ball down from the corner. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, and the fouls can really slow down a player like Harvey, where especially he's a guy who really needs to get in rhythm. And if he gets in rhythm, he can be really dangerous. But sometimes if, it's not used to the less minutes and kind of coming in and out, as a shooter, that can be really tough to manage.
Southwestern ball in the half court. 17-15 to play here in the game. They throw it away. They try to throw the ball in the wing to Clavon Hiller. He looked away, and it goes out of bounds. Warrior basketball. Unforced error that time. It wasn't the defense.
I'm pretty sure that's not how they drew it up in the timeout.
And the guy who missed the pass will go to the bench, and Jay Harrington will have a chat with him. It's a friendly chat, though. Go sit at the end of the bench. Don't talk to me. 17-10 to play here in the game. Warriors lead at 43-35. Sandbeck on the drive to the rack. Can jam.
Nice little jab step. Able to get into the paint and throw it down with the left.
Isaac is so strong. The bench like that play. Warrior bench up and excited. Warrior lead is 10. That's our first double-digit lead of the night. 16:50 to play here in the game. Newsom on the dribble. They're running the clock down. Now they get the ball in the corner to Lillard. Lillard looking down low to Humphreys. Humphreys catches the ball in the paint. Spins, shot up. That's short. Rebound. The shot is good there on the rebound by Newsom. Ball was loose for a minute. The Warriors couldn't grab it. 16.5 left. 45-37. Warriors with the lead in the basketball. Up high on the right side, Garrett. Now on the corner is Stanback. Kicking around the perimeter. Tony Burks around the pick on the left side. Step backs into the paint. He goes. Floater up. It's going to go in and count the basket.
Strong take again. It's Tony Burks this time. Flies into the lane, takes the contact, and knocks down the lane. Got one more on the hoop in the heart.
My guess is at halftime, that was a beautiful move. At halftime, I think Mike Carpenter said to Tony Burks and Marcus Garrett, they're playing man-to-man. Did you notice? Just take the ball to the hole. That's what they've done.
And it's worked.
And free throw by Burks is good. He's got 9 points tonight. And the Warrior lead is 11, 48-37. 16-15 left here in the ball game. Appreciate you listening to Warrior Basketball. It's our privilege to bring it to you. Up top with it, that's Frank, guarded by Tony Burks. Now left side, it goes to Lillard at the 3. Now stepping into one is Charles Jones. That shot's way short. Rebounded. Harvey had it and lost it. Beard has it. Now they let the 3 fly by Frank. That's no good. Tap no good. Rebound by Isaac Stanback. Outlet pass for Garrett. 4-on-2 break. Garrett on the right side. Into the paint he goes. To the corner. They try to throw it there and knocked out of bounds. Braden Beard, nice job reading the pass. Yeah, out of bounds to the Warriors.
Nice play there by Beard. The trailer able to knock that one out of bounds. And I feel like this is a big run here for Wabash Valley. If they're really able to build this lead, you got to feel really good going forward with where you're at.
Garrett inbounds the ball to the corner. Harvey lets a 3 fly from there. That's good. He's got 8 second-half points, 2 threes, and the Warrior lead is rising now, 51-37.
Yeah, Warriors are really rolling offensively. They're attacking, hitting shots, and building a double-digit lead.
Timeout called by Jay Harrington. 15:37 to play. Warriors by 14. 51-37. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. We are live at Wabash Valley College. Warriors on a nice run right now. Lead at 51-37 over Southwestern with 15.5 to play in the ballgame.
Yeah, a big run here. Not even 5 minutes into the second half, and they've added 11 points to their lead, just hitting shots and attacking as well.
Harrington working, trying to get this thing managed. They try to pass it inside. There's a steal by Marcus Garrett. Garrett against Newsom all the way to the rack. Layup up. That's going to roll out, and he'll get a couple free throws. Marcus Garrett has really had a nose for the basket here in the second half.
Yeah, doing a nice job getting the steal. Just in great positioning there defensively, and then able to attack. Got a couple free throws coming.
The Warriors did not have numbers, but Garrett said, I'll just take it by myself, thank you. At the foul line, first one is good. Marcus shoots that free throw pretty high. A lot of arch on that one.
I think generally speaking, if if you're shooting the basketball, you have a better chance of making it if you're arcing it more, and it's worked well for Marcus.
And second one's good. He got them both. He's got 15 points, 3 of 3 at the line. 53-37. That's the biggest lead of the night for Wabash Valley. It's 16 points, 15 left in the game. They've got the ball on the right wing with Patrick Evans. Evans guarded by Bobby Harvey, looking down low. Picks his dribble up. Can't find anybody. 5 count is on. Gets the ball to Charles Jones. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Jones in the corner to Beard. He steps back, and now inside it goes. Shot up. That's a pretty move. Patrick Evans bulls his way to the basket. Shot it over the top of us and got the 2 with the shot clock going down. How much longer can they continue to run shot clock? They're down double digits.
Not long.
Burks hits the ball to the post and taken away there by Beard. Bad pass. Southwestern basketball. Charles Jones out of the corner. There's a drive by Patrick Evans. Shot blocked by Raekwon Drake in the hands of Isaac Stanback. 3-on-2 break. Numbers for the Warriors. Stanback to the corner to Harvey. Lets the 3 fly. That one's no good. It goes over the top of the backboard. Out of bounds to Southwestern. About the same spot he was before, just didn't hit that one.
Yeah, and Harvey's hit that shot here in the second half pretty well, and knocking down the 3 at a high clip still, even with that miss.
53-39, Warriors by 14. 14-10 to play here. Patrick Evans hands the ball to Jones at the top. Now Jones at the 3, looks inside, kicks it out top. There's a drive and taken away. Frank drove inside, lost the basketball, and Isaac Stanback got it, stood up with it, and traveled.
Yeah, he picked it up on the floor, tried to stand up, and drew the travel.
Coming out of the game for the Warriors are Raekwon Drake and Marcus Garrett. Into the game, the guards Tony Burks and Trayvon Hamilton. Harvey's still out there, isn't he? Our shooter. Inbounds pass up high. Lillard for 3 from the top. Shoots it, missed it. Rebound in the hands of the little guy. It shoots and makes it on the lefty. There's nice Juwan Franks. Nice play there. 53-41. Warrior by 12 now. Just under 14 minutes left. Tony Burks on the drive. He'd take it away. Kick it across the timeline. Burks retrieves it. 16 on the shot clock. Stanback to the glass. He goes, and a charge. Braden Beard set up and took the charge from Isaac Stanback.
Well, nice little answer here for Southwestern, able to trim the deficit a little bit and draw the turnover there.
And a timeout called by Mike Carpenter. Got to stop this. 53-41, the Warriors lead it. 13:41 left in the game. We'll take a break. Be back in 1 minute. I don't know why this Braden Beard kid. Thank you. Well, the Warriors' lead was as many as 14.
14, yeah.
Now down to 12, and timeout called by Mike Carpenter. After we turned it over on the charge and try to right this thing, get it no further away. It's a 2-3 zone employed by the Warriors. They played man-to-man almost the entire night long, and Southwestern immediately realizes what it is. Dalton up top. Gets it on the right side to Frank. Now Dalton, now Frank. Frank dribbles it back to Dalton. He's not a shooter, by the way. Now up top to Frank. Pass it to Beard. Here's the guy. Beard to the corner, and shooting from there for 3, and missing is Patrick Evans, but he's fouled on the shot. He'll shoot a bunch of free throws.
Well, Evans definitely sold that one. Not sure if he really got fouled there, but did a nice job drawing the contact.
Stanback went out to contest the shot, got into the shooter evidently, and we'll have 3 free throws for Patrick Evans. We'll tell you about his family and everything else while he shoots the 3 free throws. 6'3" out of Florissant, Missouri. There's a McClure High School over there. Hits the first free throw. I'm going to have to make up more stuff about Florissant now. There's a Walmart there. I went to school in Florissant, actually. Second free throw by Evans is good. Now we'll talk about his cousins. 53-43. He's hit 2 in a row. Warriors only up by 10. He can make it a single-digit lead with a free throw now.
You know his cousins?
I don't know anybody over there, really. Good. Third free throw is good. Hit them all 3. Don't shoot him. Don't foul him again when he's shooting the basketball out there. Burks against full court pressure back there. That's Frank with it. Now they double team after we get it across the timeline. So they're going to the little junk defenses. Tony Burks at the 3. Up top now to Bobby Harvey. Marcus Garrett's had a big game tonight. He's on the bench right now. Harvey on the dribble. Now backs off. Now Hamilton to the low post to the big guy Yusuf. Spins, shot up. That shot won't go. When a rebound, well, a foul call before the rebound. Free throws coming for Amir Yusuf. He has been much more offensive-minded when he gets the basketball.
Yeah, nice job just attacking there in the right spot. Not forcing it down low, but when he gets a good catch on the post and gets a good matchup, attacking, and he did it there.
Free throw is good by Amir. One more coming your way. Won't tell you anything about his family. It's just a 2-shot free throw. From Louisville, Kentucky. Second free throw by Amir is good. Got them both. Warrior lead back to 11, 55-44. Southwestern basketball, just under 13 minutes to play here. Listen to Warrior basketball on 89.1 WVJC Mount Carmel. And watching it on Facebook Live. Up top, there's a drive by Frank into the paint. He goes. That's a pretty move. Got it off the glass for 2. Juan Frank. He's a slender fella, and he got in the lane, jumped sideways, got away from all the defenders. Warrior lead is 9 now, 55-46, with 12 and a half to play. Bobby Harvey, step back jumper from the corner. That's no good. Rebound, Amir Yusuf over the top of Braden Beard for the foul. I don't know what Amir's dancing around about. That's a foul. That's a foul in YMCA ball, college ball, pro ball. That's just a foul.
I feel like this is a big possession here for Southwestern, trying to trim this deficit. They got it down to single digits, now trying to make it a 7 or 6 point game.
Game of runs. Warriors playing zone right now. Frank over to Dalton on the right side. Now a high post feed for Lillard. He'll shoot it from there. That shot is no good. Tap no good. And on the foul, on the rebound, it'll be Warriors basketball. White number 24, they say Patrick Evans on the foul.
I think you like to force that mid-range shot there, kind of in that in between the zone. Seems like that's a tough shot to hit, especially with seeing that from both sides in the zone where you get kind of an awkward catch in that zone look.
Warriors get Darius Osborne and Marcus Garrett back in the game. 55-46 Warriors. 12 minutes left in this one. A 9-point lead for Wabash. Trayvon Hamilton, the steady point guard out of Chicago, brings it up against Frank. He's across the timeline, around a pick. Kicks it outside to Harvey. Up top, Darius Osborne. Now Marcus Garrett high on the left side. Spins toward the middle. Stop at the free throw line. Shot up. It won't go, but he's fouled on the way there. Free throws coming from Marcus Garrett.
Well, that's another play there. Marcus Garrett beating his guy off the bounce and then able to stop and force the contact as defenders trying to recover and contest the shot, instead pick up the foul.
I am really surprised that they have not played very much zone, if any, tonight. Garrett's free throw is good. Warriors have beaten him with dribble penetration by Burks and Garrett particularly. They continue to play zone or play man-to-man and allow that to happen. This editorial brought to you by Richardson and Friends. Second free throw by Marcus. Got them both. He's 5 for 5 tonight, having a big night. And Warrior lead back to 11, 57-46. 11:45 left in the ball game. Dalen Dalton hands it up to number 23, Frank. Now Jones. Now a high post feed. A little jumper there is good by Juan Frank. He's pretty good against the zone. Now Dalton guarding Hamilton in the backcourt. Around him he goes across the timeline. Warrior lead is 9. Now to Marcus Garrett. They're going to back off of him now. Garrett on the drive. Stops. Shoots from 17. Shot is good. Marcus Garrett waiting for the defense to go away. He looked inside. They went away. Got the jumper. Warriors by 11, 59-48. He's having a big night. 11 minutes left in this one. Dalton at the three-point line. Punches it inside to Lillard. Now out they go. Frank rises for 3. That shot is no good. Rebound, Amir Yusuf has it for the Warriors. They try to swat it. Oh, bad pass. Yusuf gave it away. Frank comes down, shoots from 10, missed it. Gets his own rebound in the paint. Gives it up to Dalton. They'll set the offense. Dalton in the corner for 3. Shot is short, way short. Rebound, Amir Yusuf has it for Wabash Valley.
When you turn it over in the backcourt like that, Wabash really fortunate to not give up a basket right away and eventually get the defensive stop.
59-48 Warriors, 10.5 to play. Warriors with the basketball. Garrett to the rack he goes. Shot up and a foul called. Braden Beard came over. Marcus showing the basketball, protected with his body. He'll have a couple free throws. They continue to let Marcus Garrett get to the glass.
Yeah, and you mentioned the zone. You probably like to look to that. I mean, in man, it's just so tough to guard him. And yeah, he's really attacked and really shown a nice job kind of bouncing back from his performance against Kaskaskia, where I don't believe he was in double figures.
Free throw is good by Marcus. In the game comes Justin Boyd replacing Bobby Harvey. I told you earlier this Dalen Dalton, the little guy from Florissant, 5'8" kid, is not a good shooter. That last air ball he shot was from the corner. He shoots 8% from the three-point line.
Whew.
Free throw by Marcus is good. He's got 7 out of 7 tonight and 21 points. And Warrior lead punch back up to 13, 61-48 with 10:15 left here in the game. Up top, Charles Jones with it. Now over to Newsom, has been on the bench quite a while. And Warriors look like they're playing back. This looks like man-to-man again, doesn't it? Yep. Charles Jones guarded by Garrett. Pulls a 17-footer. That elbow jumper is good. He has not gotten off track. That's just his 6th point of the night. He leads him at 12 a night. So need to keep him quiet. Halfway through the second half, 10 minutes to play. Warrior lead is 61-50. Garrett around the pick. Right side to Hamilton. Hamilton, pull-up jumper from 17. That shot's good. A lot of control, Trayvon Hamilton.
Yeah, nice looking offense there. You get the screen and roll, kick over to Trayvon Hamilton, and he makes a play off the bounce.
Now he's going to guard Frank. Frank gets it outside to Newsom. Newsom on the dribble back to Frank at the three-point line. He's been trouble this half. There's a pinch inside of the paint, and a nice job by the Warriors. They steal it. Justin Boyd doubled down on the post and got the steal. Down to Amir Youssef on the right block. Moves his way to the basket. Shot up, and it won't go. Rebound. Amir Youssef has it, and he goes up and scores. And they're going to call a warning on blue 55 on the flop. A little spin move by Amir Youssef, and Humphreys went down and flopped. They call that a warning. Next time it'll be a technical.
Yeah, initially Youssef almost spun past the basket. Came up a little bit short there, but able to go right back up with it and get the stick back.
Warriors by 15, 65-50 now. 9 minutes left. Charles Jones in the corner. Now Lillard rising from 17. That shot won't go. Rebound by Garrett of the Warriors. Warriors look to run again. Garrett hands it back to Osborne for 3. That shot's good from the right wing. His first of the game. That's a dagger in the heart. The Warriors by 18 now, 68-50. Here's Frank on the drive. Now pulls it back out, guarded by Hamilton. Now to Newsom, high on the left side. He goes toward the middle. A little hesitation. Dribble gets down low. Has it stripped and a foul called. Justin Boyd on the foul. And my guess is they'll say he was shooting the basketball. That's what he aimed to do before Justin grabbed him.
It was a nice little run here for Wabash Valley. Southwestern going to the line. You know, Wabash able to get out by double figures, and then Southwestern answers, but then Wabash Valley answers with an even bigger run initially. And you feel like this 18-point lead with the style Southwestern likes to play is a really good spot to be in.
Free throw by Newsom is no good. He's a 50% free throw shooter. It's bad for point guard.
A little better than 8% from 3, though.
It's a little better. Second free throw by Newsom is too hard. Rebound, the Warriors have it with Amir Youssef. They missed them both. 68-50, 8.5 to play. Warriors with the lead. Hamilton on the left side. To the top he goes. Free throw line. He'll punch it inside to Youssef. Youssef bowls away the basket and missed the easy shot inside. Rebound is loose. Kicked out of bounds by the Warriors, Amir Youssef. He had the ball there at the rack. Missed it from 2 feet out. There's nobody to complain to. He's upset about it, but there's nobody to talk to about that but your mama.
Well, that was a really nice pass by Trayvon Hamilton, feeding it down low.
There's a drive by Lillard. He gets it inside and is kicked out of bounds by the Warriors. We collapse down there with Trayvon Hamilton and Marcus Garrett. And Hamilton is playing better and better as the season goes along.
Especially from a freshman, that's really all you can ask from your player if you're Coach Carpenter.
You know, if you're a guard on this team, you're not going to get a lot of minutes. He's made the most of them. They get the ball inbound to Frank, guarded by Hamilton. 15 on the shot clock as Frank tries to wave everybody away. Now Newsom tries to get the ball down low, back to Frank at the top. There's a pass into the interior to Humphreys. Knock it back outside, Frank with it. Down to 4-3. Frank shoots it over Youssef. Shot is no good. Rebound controlled by Marcus Garrett. He gets a lot of rebounds for little guy. 7.5 rebounds a game for Marcus Garrett. Justin Boyd rising in for 3 in transition. That's in and out. No good. Rebound this time by Southwestern. 68-50. They've got the basketball. And a bump there as Boyd comes out to guard Frank and gets called for a little bump foul. 7:38 left in the ball game. That's our 6th team foul, so it goes out of bounds. They'll go shoot the next one, but not this one. Charles Jones has been quiet today. He inbounds in front of his own bench. Up top to Cavius Newsom. Over in the left corner, Charles Jones for three. Shot blocked. Osborne got it, knocked it out of bounds. Thought Jones had enough time. He looks discouraged out there, Charles Jones.
Yeah, Wabash Valley's really played well defensively, and it's got to be frustrating, to have been that close in the first half, just a 3-point ball game. But Wabash Valley really pulling away here with an 18-point lead.
Southwestern led by 4 with about 4 minutes to play in the first half. Get the ball down low to Humphreys. He puts a shot up over Yusuf, and Amir fouls him. 2 shots coming.
The foul, Wabash Valley, number 25, Amir Yusuf, is third.
Amir says to the coach, I think I'm tired. I need to come out. And Mike Carper says, just keep playing over there. It's good for you.
Yeah, get your stamina up a little bit.
It's a mental thing right now with Amir. Right now he's frustrated. He wants out, and coach is going to say, you need to keep on playing. Dennis Humphreys hits the free throw. They have another one. Amir's frustrated, no doubt about it. He was a starter back for most of the year. He hasn't started for about the last, 3 weeks, and he's just frustrated in playing basketball right now. This is good for him.
And, he started some his freshman year, too, so it's got to be tough to come off the bench, but all you can do is just do your best and show the coaches why you should be in that starting lineup.
Free throw is missed, rebound by the Warriors. 68-51 now. The Warriors lead it by 17. 7:17 to play here in the ball game. High on the right side, Justin Boyd. Boyd looking for somebody, picks his dribble up, can't find anybody. Now gets the ball to Yusuf. Yusuf down the lane, spin, shot up to the left hand, got it. Well, he got a burst of energy there, didn't he?
Yeah.
7:05 to play. Timeout called. Warriors lead it 70-51. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. Well, the Warriors were down by 4 points with 4 minutes to play in the first half. We talked about it. They had a nice run in the half. We're up by 3, and second half it's been all Wabash Valley.
Yeah, no doubt that run of the first 5 minutes really of the second half was big, as Wabash Valley starting to hit some shots, attacking the rim as well, and they've just kind of been able to maintain this 19, 18-point lead, and that's what the Warriors are hoping to cruise to, is a big double-digit win here at home.
You watch Southwestern play, you have to ask yourself, how did they beat Vincennes? How did Vincennes get beat by these guys? Doesn't make any sense, does it? But that could happen any night. 7 minutes left here in the ball game. Warriors lead at 70-51. Southwestern basketball to the low post to Humphreys. Kicks it outside. Rising is Patrick Evans for 3. Shot no good. Rebound on the weak side. Justin Boyd has it. Boyd will dribble it up himself. Blue shirts back in time on defense. Boyd loses the basketball. They took it away from him. Newsom in the backcourt. They dribbled it in traffic. They just took it away from him. Newsom around a pick at the three-point line. Now out to Patrick Evans. Evans drives, reverse layup, shot blocked by Amir Yusuf. Has it. Outlet pass for Darius Osborne. Way too far, but Osborne picks it up, goes to the rack, goes up and missed the shot inside. Rebound controlled by Evans. Southwestern. We had a couple of attempts there. Couldn't really get the basketball. There's Frank, free throw line, lobs it inside. Humphreys shot up. That's good. That's a set shot from 2 feet out. He didn't get off his feet at all.
It all counts for 2, so.
70-53, Warriors lead it. 6 minutes left on the game clock. Trayvon Hamilton up top. Several Warriors have played very well tonight. Hamilton's one. Marcus Garrett another. Humphreys. Pass inside over Humphreys. Yusuf scores it. Nice pass from Trayvon Hamilton.
Yeah, you really got to credit him for that, and nice play for Yusuf to get that easy catch and lay it in.
Yeah, Yusuf sealed his man off. The lob pass was perfect and an easy score. 72-53 Wabash, 5.5 to play. Newsom dribbles and throws it out toward the timeline. Frank goes back to retrieve it. Shot clock at 12. Maybe they'll start the offense now. Here's a drive, and Hillard on the reverse. Clavon Hillard with the basket. 72-55 now. The Warriors lead it. 5:15 left here. Warriors need to finish strong. We've played well here in the second half. Just finish strong.
Well, now Wabash is a team now that they can play the tempo a little bit and really look to slow the game down as much as they want to.
3 ball from the corner. Justin Boyd off the dish from Trayvon Hamilton. He got the 3.
Or just keep knocking down the threes. That'll work too.
We don't think we hit any 3 balls in the first half. We've got 4 here in the second half. Newsom up top to Frank. He's been their best player here in the half. Frank at the free throw line. Now down low goes to Humphreys. A little half hook off the glass. That's pretty. That's a tough shot there at the block. About 6 feet out. Off the glass, high banker. Warriors lead is 75-57 now. 4.5 to play. Amir Youssef bulls his way in toward the basket. Gets called for the charge. I say bulls, and that's what the referee said as well.
Yeah, that's tough. You could have called it either way, I think. But, yeah, Youssef a little too aggressive there offensively.
Mike Cropper did not like that call. Referee, now Mike Cropper instructing the referees a little bit. Little referee instruction time. 4:20 left in the game. Warriors lead is 18, 75-57. Frank with the basketball for Southwestern. Now on the drive, it's Hillard, and shot is up. That's no good. Tapped out on a rebound. They've got it. At the top, Newsom. Now left side, Frank. Frank dribbles back to the arc line. Now inside to Humphreys. Humphreys against Youssef. Shot up and a shot blocked. Humphreys gets it back. Gets to the middle. A little half hook there. That's not good. Rebound. Tapped out in the hands of Humphreys. Now back up top. That's Lillard for three. That shot is short. The blue shirts are tired, aren't they? Lillard on the pass down the lane. He gets called for the travel. They had some easy attempts that time. Warriors playing good defense. And you can see the blue shirts are tired.
Yeah, and they're kind of out of their element. They're having to really play fast here. They don't want to have any chance at a comeback. That's not how they like to play, though. So that's kind of the tough part of that style.
Tony Burks on the dribble, and a foul is called, or something called in the lane. It's going to be a foul. Number 23, Juwan Frank. Anderson, Tony Burks the line. He'll have one and the bonus. Burks has 9 points today. Boy, the free throws have been good for Wabash Valley tonight. We don't have official stats yet, but they're good. And Burks' first one is good.
I believe Tony's 5 for 5.
I've got him 6 for 6.
Oh,
and better. Garrett is 7 for 7. 13 out of 14 when you get to stand back. Drake with 2. That makes 15 out of 17. And I don't know. There's a lot of free throws. Another one good for Burks. We've only missed about 4 free throws all night long.
Yeah, that's shooting a very good percentage from there. And that's a way you can win at home in a game you kind of have to grind out is make little runs and knock down your foul shots as well.
You shoot about 80% from the foul line, you're tough. And that's what's happened tonight for the Warriors. Rising to the other side is Frank's missing. Humphreys on the rebound, shot up. He lost it. Now it's loose, and Justin Boyd comes down there with it for the Warriors. Warriors by 20 with Boyd across the timeline. Gives it up to Burks. Burks goes up in the paint, missed it. Rebound, Raquan Drake goes up and scores. Nice to have him back in the game, isn't it?
Yeah, what a strong rebound. Went skying up for it, went right back up with it, finishing through contact. And, yeah, nice play there for Raquan Drake.
6'5", but he can really jump and gives you a lot of energy. He'll jump every time. He can just keep on going. Count the basket for Raquan Drake, they say, and it's 79-57 now for the Warriors with 3:18 to play. And Adonis Humphreys picks up his 3rd foul there. At the line, Drake finishes out the three-point play with the free throw. 80-57 Wabash. Marcus Garrett out of the game on sophomore night. He'll get a big hand here as he comes out.
Well deserved.
3:15 left in the game. The Warriors by 23. Things are going our way right now. Newsom gets the ball to Frank. Now down low. Hillard goes up, missed it. Rebound. Got his own. Goes up and scores inside. Clavon Hillard. Going to get Teron Hogg in the game in just a moment. Burks into the paint. He goes in transition with the left hand. Missed it. Raquan Drake on the rebound. Shot blocked. Coming out there with it is Frank. A couple of Warriors go down. Outlet pass. Charles Jones for the slam. He missed it. And a rebound by Bobby Harvey. Long pass down to Raquan Drake. It's too high for Raquan. It's too high.
And that stuff, Southwestern had a 5-3 advantage, a power play, if you will, and couldn't get the dunk to go.
Bobby Harvey threw it way down there, threw it over the top, and really Raquan was kind of backpedaling at the time. He missed it. And Burks and Bobby Harvey come out. A couple more sophomores are out of the ball game. I'm not sure we have enough freshmen to play all freshmen at the end anyway. 2:39 left here tonight. Wabash leads 80-59 over the Blue Storm, Southwestern out of Belleville. Charles Jones hands over to Lillard. Lemarius missed the free throw line jumper. Rebound by Elijah Hicks. Hicks across the timeline. Shows the basketball now, goes up with the layup and scores it. Yeah, Yusuf on the left side, showed the basketball that way, brought it back, shot the layup, and gets free throws.
And
nice play.
And Hicks not a guy you don't always see him run in transition, but a nice play there, keeping his dribble, able to get down the floor, take the contact, and get the lane to go.
You know, as Elijah came across the timeline, it looked like he never really had good control of the basketball. But he got to the rack with it and scored it. Coming out of the game for them is Lamarius Lillard, and in the game, number 00, Skylar Hart. 6'6" out of Lexington, Kentucky. For the first time tonight. And three-point play is good as Elijah Hicks knocks it down. 83-59 with 2.5 minutes left in the game. Here comes Charles Jones and gets it inside. Skylar Hart with the score. He drove the baseline, got the ball to Hart, who got the easy basket. Hicks will bring it up for Wabash Valley, leading by 22 at the 2:05 mark of this ballgame. Up high and out of Justin Boyd. Boyd lets a three fly from the top. That's short. Air ball out of bounds. Blue shirts get it. Southwestern basketball. Darius Osborne in the game. Coming out is Amir Yusuf. He didn't want to come out, did he? They're going to try to give him a little bit of applause here as a sophomore on sophomore night. And I think we have one sophomore left out there. That is Justin Boyd. 83-61 Warriors. Under 2 minutes to go. Have a 22-point lead. Rising at the free throw line. Jumper good by Frank. He's had a big second half. 8 points in the half. Backcourt pressure. Elijah Hick will dribble out of that. Tries to pass it down low. Just about killed a cheerleader. Off the megaphone. Hard.
You heard it.
There's Tayron Hamilton coming in. Justin Boyd, another sophomore, out. So it's the freshman on the floor for the Warriors. Osborne, Hogg, Hamilton, Hicks, and Isaac Stanback.
Well, overall, a pretty successful sophomore night. Lady Warriors winning big. I mean, what was it, 133-58? I think winning big is an understatement, but Wabash Valley men's team going to get the win as well by double figures.
There's a drive, and going down hard was number 24, Patrick Evans. He'll have 2 free throws coming. Stanback on the foul. Be a shame if Isaac fouled out. One of the sophomores had to come back and play. That's just his third, I believe. Patrick Evans at the line. He's a good player for them. Outside shooter and a good free throw shooter. That's another good one for him. He's 5 of 5 at the foul line. Hit those 3 in a row earlier as we talked about his family and ancestry in Florissant, Missouri. Evans, another free throw. Good. Got them all. He's got 6 of 6 at the line and 8 points on the night. 83-65. The Warriors lead it. Minute and a half to play here. Hamilton up top to Isaac Stanback. Stanback holds the basketball. The Warriors in no hurry right now, playing a little Southwestern basketball. Stanback on the dribble, gets in the paint, goes to the rack, shot blocked, swatted away. Coming out of there with it's the Blue Storm. Down to Charles Jones, and a strip down there by Osborne out of bounds. It is a foul called. And free throws coming for Charles Jones.
Yeah, Osborne just trying to not give up the easy lane there in transition, forcing the foul and making him earn it at the foul line.
Charles Jones is their best player on the year, 12.3 a night. He's out of Detroit. He's a sophomore. He has done very little, just 6 points tonight. Been really out of sync. First free throw short. $83-65, 1:06 left on the clock. And free throw is good there for Jones. Warriors lead it. Full court pressure by Southwestern. They won't quit. They should quit, but they won't. Now Hamilton back to Stanback and across the timeline in plenty of time. Now back up top to Trayvon. Left side, Tayron Hogg. High post to Darius Osborne. Trayvon Hamilton wants the basketball. He runs the offense. You just keep it outside. We don't need to do much. Now down to 8. Now 7 around the ball pick. Hamilton over to Stanback. Stanback drives toward the lane. Shot up. That's an air ball. Rebounded by Southwestern. Here comes Frank with it across the timeline. Pulls back. Lets a 3 fly. That shot's no good. Rebound inside. They've got it. Shot up and good. That's number 21. Salacey Birthrate in the game for the first time with the basket. Hamilton gets it down low to Stanback. Gets it to Hogg for the 2-hand flush. Tayron Hogg gets a basket. Nice dish from Stanback.
Yeah, nice little exclamation point there on this one by the freshman.
20 seconds is all that's left. And Jay Harrington says just keep the ball right there. We've seen enough. 85-68 will be the final. The Warriors will win it tonight and improve to 19-9. Warriors going to get 20 wins this year. They play at Wren Lake and Southeastern, and these 20 wins are hard fought because you played a very good schedule. 3-2-1-0. There's the buzzer. Wabash Valley 85, Southwestern 68. The Warriors cruise to victory here tonight. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with a scoring summary in just 2 minutes.
Here at Spencer in the first round of the NCAA District Tournament. It will be on Tuesday, March the 3rd, against Southeastern with a tip-off at 5:30. The Warriors and Lady Warriors are on the road twice next week in the final week of the regular season. So thanks for coming out tonight. Don't forget the Lady Warriors softball camp continues tomorrow here at Spencer Sports Center, and you can still get entered. Anyone between 7 and 17 can take part. You can sign up tomorrow before the session begins at 9 o'clock. Thank you very much for coming tonight, and have a safe trip home. And we'll see you in March for the last home game of the year. Thank you. Good night.
Was Carl Jones even here tonight?
No,
Wasn't here physically?
I didn't see him. No,
Okay.
it's weird.
Wow. I got us for 21 out of 23 at the foul line.
Whew.